We are basically environmental monitoring instrument suppliers. We are associated with more than well-known brands worldwide. We are the distributing company and also system integrators. And we are giving complete environmental solution like air pollution monitoring, water pollution monitoring, whether it is online monitoring systems or offline laboratory, all range of products we have. Not explaining anything about the instruments. Anybody is interested in instrument, you can come to our stall. We have a booth here. So my main motto of this presentation is, there's something missing in India, which we need it. So I'm trying to explain about the importance of one parameter, which is required very much as on date. What is TOC? TOC is a revolutionary parameter to control wastewater treatment. Okay, next please. I cannot operate the slides here, no? Okay, next. We say a revolutionary parameter. Organic load is one of the most important parameter for discharge control from municipal waste or industrial waste. And possible limits will guide to control. And what we are trying to see as an opportunity is only government is more focusing on monitoring discharge point, but really not monitoring how efficiently they are treating. That's the key, what I always say, they should focus more on how you can optimize the treatment plant. So TOC is one of the most suitable parameter to measure organic load. So I can say the use of TOC analysis offers shorter measuring cycle without any toxic chemicals, and compared to, of course, regulated parameters like COD or BOD. So the use of online or offline controls will allow us to adhere to, a product to be saved and plant to be protected. This is our main goal here, rather than only just meeting the monitoring needs of discharge point. Next. So what is TOC? TOC is the amount of organic carbon present in different matrix. And we can say index of organic substance in the water, or we can always say the index to show water quality. And you can see just one graph to explain. The parameters normally come across is total carbon, inorganic carbon. TOC is measured either with TC minus IC or removing inorganic and measuring as a TOC, that is called NPOC and POC. There are two techniques. So organic can be in million forms. So we are not specific organic measurement, it is a total organic measurement. That is what TOC means. Next. Of course, many people here may be knowing the basics about organic substance. So traditionally, and the concern parameters is BOD and COD. BOD is biological oxygen demand, COD is chemical oxygen demand, TOC is total organic carbon. Next, please. And BOD means the amount of oxygen demand or consumed by the bacteria while it is oxidizing the waste, means heating the waste. And it is measured with a traditional 3 days or 5 days test. Though it is a world history, the advantage for 100 years, but disadvantage is it requires 3 to 5 days. And but again, you are not sure, since I have seen the top laboratories also cannot give me a consistent readings of BOD. The reason is you are not sure the sample containing bacteria is good enough to do the job there. Next, please. COD. COD is next to BOD. Again here, the oxygen consumed by the reducing substance, that is organic matter, using strong chemical oxidant. So this is also oxygen consumption what we are measuring. And next to BOD, COD is popular, and time required 2 to 3 hours minimum, but it requires toxic chemicals to do this analysis. Here also, it is not readily available in the water. So this is another important point. Next, please. TOC. This is what, as an alternative, emerged. Actually, it's not new. It was there for decades, but it was not really seen in the best part of it. So it takes very less time, 3 to 7 minutes, and it can measure any type of sample. It doesn't have any conditions. 100% recovery we can show. So the only thing is required now is this should be made as a required parameter, as a concern to control discharge more appropriately, rather than asking them online controlling with COD, BOD is not really possible. So, that is why TOC is a better way to control and optimize treatment plant. Next. So there's a lot of debate in India since there's CPCB given a directives in 2014 for all industry, all even now STPs, to have online monitoring systems just to give instant readings for COD, BOD. And of course, there is no instant BOD reading by any technology. Only thing is they measure organic content and they estimate COD, BOD with laboratory results. So instead of saying organic substance, they should have said like this. So this is what we have observed today. All the online instruments, what you are seeing in the market data, you cannot validate it. Since they have to check COD, BOD in lab, you cannot do on the spot. So they require 3 days, 5 days. So by the time people will give their own explanation on the data. This is what, in practically what is happening in India. Next. Water resource is very important for us, and the major resources is, we can classify as a surface water and rivers like lakes, sea, groundwater, drinking. It is used for drinking, irrigation, and industry purpose. And what are the sources for organics? We have point source pollution and non-point source pollution. And since earlier few decades, it was not a big subject, but today it is a big subject since, emerging organic pollutants in the water resources. It is due to man-made or also non-point source pollution. That means naturally occurring organic matters in the environment can also meet the water resources. Next. So TOC monitoring is very important in everywhere. In ambient air also, ambient water also. This is like rivers or seawater you take, lakes you take, groundwater you take, even rainwater, eutrophication studies. Everywhere I've seen TOC in many research applications, and many people are doing a lot of work on this, and this will give very good information for various purposes. I'm not going detail about this, I'm just touching what is the importance of TOC. Next. So there are many countries gave their limits for ambient water also, but we don't have any limits in India. So I can say the US EPA gave 4 ppm for source water, and Canada has given 4, and even Dubai, they give 5, the coastal water. They are more worried about their coastal water, which they use for their, as a source water. So the first slide, what on the top I see, there was a very interesting study in Korea, and they have seen the water quality index by TOC. Of course, COD, BOD also, but here I just displayed TOC data. It gives 7 category of water, just based on TOC limits. So this is what I'm trying to say, index, how good water is or how poor water is. Next. Coming to the drinking water. We don't have any standards, but some countries already came drinking water also. Of course, in US EPA, there is a legal requirement to ensure the treated water TOC should be less than 2 ppm before they do the disinfection with the chlorine to avoid trihalomethanes, which is carcinogenic. And this is the rule is there, but in India, nothing has been said about this. And similarly, in Japan, they given tap water limits for TOC. Even Korea, they give 1 ppm or less. Japan, they have given 3 ppm, and in US EPA, it was mentioned 2 ppm for treated water. So this is how it was there. In India, I was surprised, TOC limits were given in alum, which is used for water treatment, for liquids or solids, but they have forgotten to give the limits for water. Okay, this is a point I have seen here. Next. Same effluents. Effluents also, in other countries, like in Germany, they accept TOC as quadruple amount of COD. Means if COD limits you have 100 ppm, if you maintain 25 ppm TOC, that means your discharge limits are met. And so they accept TOC monitoring also. In Europe, they have given 1/3 of COD as a TOC limit. They passed the best available technology under that category. COD be a alternative and TOC is preferred since COD use hazardous chemicals. And they agree, and they gave limits like 10 to 33 TOC, that is yearly averages. And for Japan, they have two types of category: treated wastewater 1 to 10, 1 to 20, or reclaimed water 1 to 10. And Austria is a country gave directly TOC limits, and they have mentioned 25 ppm and 75 ppm COD. It gives 1/3 basically. And even the country from Saudi Arabia, they have clearly mentioned very interestingly at different occasions TOC limits. Next. So my question here is, this is we can do implementing by real-time TOC wastewater treatment plant ability to accurately determine organic loading and organic removal efficiency and go beyond regulatory compliance requirements. So what I say, it's not only regulatory requirement, you can also see the upstream monitoring and you can save the cost. So this is what I am trying to educate now, the industry or the many people who are spending a lot of money for treatment, and this is the most important parameter is TOC. And I can see how they can, everything required is to remove the TOC. So TOC is again, it will stagnate it somewhere. If you don't care for it, it will form into biofouling and it forms into biofilms, which is again a danger. They have to replace the device rather than reconditioning the device. So there are many decision makings they can do by investors. Next. If you see Jal Shakti Abhiyan, there are 5 subjects that talk. One is water conservation and rainwater harvesting, renovation of traditional and other water bodies, reuse and recharge of structures, and watershed development and intensive afforestation. So these are all to help the water resource to improve. And reusing the water is a new slogan. How to reuse, so they don't want people to discharge the effluents. So if to see all these areas, I feel TOC is one of the very interesting item which will help government. Next. There's one country, Singapore, which they used to take water from Malaysia to buy. Now they are selling to them, wapas. How they are able to do this. So very simple. They started a slogan, new water. They are treating the water very high level and they are reusing it or remixing with the source water. So by doing that, overall water treatment cost will come down. So this is how they are improving. And there they mentioned TOC limit as 0.5 ppm, which is purified water. Next. So validating the data, like today we have online data of COD, BOD, but nobody can do anything with that. It's just rubbish data, I can say, since nobody can validate it. And everything comes within the limits. So that is another joke of that online data. So what I'm trying to say, if you have online data of TOC, you have a fast method to verify the validation of data on the site, and also it is based on reference method. What you are measuring directly is based on mentioned in all international methods. So that is how you can validate the data quickly. Next. And so we require TOC. That's what my message to our regulators, our government, and we are trying our level best. All the stakeholders like Jal Shakti, Ministry of Environment, CPCB, NMCG, CGWB, CWC, National Drinking Water Mission, Municipal Corporation, Public Health Department should define TOC limits and start monitoring TOC, which will save the water resources, also protect the health of the people. So it can reuse, the reuse concept should go with this, and all stakeholders should start monitoring this. Since we already have all over India many laboratories, the only thing is they are required to implement TOC as another very important parameter. Next, please. And there was a new word I heard. Government of India is planning for a tag the natural water source quality. So they want a simple parameter, 1 or 2. So we suggest TOC is a water quality index. That is the best parameter to tag water resources across the India and see what is happening. what causes, whether downstream, upstream activities or anthropogenic activities, which is causing more pollution to our water resources. So by just implementing this, I feel the purpose can be achieved very clearly. Next. That's it. Thank you very much.
You're only giving half the picture. You cannot ignore nitrogen and phosphorus in wastewater. So
I agree with you.
TOC is misleading.
I agree with you. Actually, many countries, this is correct, sir. What he said is 100% correct. You can add TOC, TN, and TP. This is what many world it is happening. And yes, that will help to understand the nutrients, which is also cause of eutrophication, or if they don't control that, that is also very important. Yes.
If you, to make your cause and lobbying for this kind of a parameter include that, I think, is there any data correlating the TOC with the BOD? One thing, because BOD is the oxygen uptake by the bacteria, oxygen demand. So if there is no demand in the water, still there could be a toxic waste, okay? Total organic content is very high. But since you are going to reduce the organic load, which is biodegradable, BOD is a standard in many countries for a long, long time. It is very difficult to beat that. Yes. So if you have TOC for the sewage waters particularly, and correlate the TOC with BOD and show to them if there's a standard for 20 ppm of BOD as a standard, and you show the TOC is less than whatever it is, then you have a case to lobby for it. Otherwise, a guy like me will ask these questions, Hundal will ask the same questions, correct? So, in order for you to sell this equipment, you talk to us separately. We'll come to your booth.
I have seen this, some research. I have a lot of papers on that. Already in USA, many agencies did this study, and they have established sewage inlet, non-treated one, and also treated. So biggest task is, when we are talking treated effluents, the BOD is less. And accurately measuring the BOD less from 3 ppm to, they are now giving a criteria less than 3 ppm. And 3 ppm measuring BOD is Herculean task. Detection limits itself 2 ppm. And a lot of people don't know. Even commercial labs, they give report 1 ppm. They should have mentioned less than BDL of the measuring technique. So this is what, in that scenario, TOC has a major role. It can go low range and measure very accurately, and you can establish this relation specific to that site, sir. It is possible.
Excuse me, sir. Adaptation of TOC ensure that practicability point of view, so that will become too cold in this AC rooms. Thank you. With the results. Dhanyavad.
Yeah. So you basically you want any reply from? Yeah.
We have the regulatory authorities. You can make the things practicability point of view.
Yeah.
Implementation at the helm of the affairs, especially keeping the Indian circumstances. When Singapore can able to purchase from Malaysia and can able to sell similar way, to bring it in India, what is your suggestion to us?
Yeah.
Am I clear?
Yeah.
Kindly convey my point to all the audience, then you can give the reply, so that all audience will be with you.
Yeah. See, basically, the purpose of monitoring nowadays, why I have taken this is, regulatories are very clear, they want a control, but they are also given a directions. But unfortunately, the parameters they have asked, real-time monitoring is COD, BOD. There, the problem is coming. Nobody knows whether the data, given, submitted real time is really accurate or not. The challenges is the COD, BOD testing in laboratory takes a lot of time to validate. Coming to TOC, what we suggest is, many other countries already given the TOC as an accepted method for discharge limits to meet. So if India come forward, then definitely you will see a lot of change. And people want to reuse the water. And this message is not only here. Day before yesterday, I was in NTPC big forum, and they are also talking, government has given a mission to them, 40 kilometers radius, all water bodies, they should help them to treat the sewage and to reuse that water by industry. So instead of discharging into the outside. So there's a lot of government has a proactive measurements they are taking, but what we need is actual essence is missing. Like as it is required important parameters like TOC, T and TP, they should have asked them to implement and monitoring this instead of asking every time COD, BOD. So it is not practical, it is not possible, you know. Online, as per CPCB guidelines, the two technology they have accepted. TOC is one method. So TOC
Yes, sir,
analyzer, they are accepting it.
Sir, for online measurement of TOC,
Yeah.
so what is the cost of that instrument, sir?
Cost, okay. So cost, it will be around 15 lakhs.
15 lakhs at one
five.
spot.
Yes, around. See, your question is well valid, but the problem I am also facing, most of the people, there are treatment plant, people say, your is very expensive, I cannot afford it. I will say, but they ignorantly waste lot of money and which they are not monitoring it. By monitoring it, not monitoring it, they don't mind spending lot of energy, they don't mind changing the devices or treatment things without optimizing it. You know, it is as this is explained by Mr. Binder, also the same. You know, the monitoring also very important. DO is controlling everything is slide shows DO. DO accuracy equipment, stirred equipment is very important. So similarly, TOC, implementing, they will get back the money. That's what I am trying to give many people by investing 12 lakhs to 15 lakhs. Even lab TOC we sell around 12 lakhs to 15 lakhs. What it helps is it helps completely to improve their water treatment. Every day in, day out, they use millions of water. They can save lot of cost. That's how I am trying to help the industry.
Sir, that instrument photograph you could have kept, no, sir? We could have seen.
It is there
It
in
is
the
there?
stall.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
we have, I don't want to promote my product in this presentation. So what I am trying to say is a TOC. Okay, thank you.